Once you learn how to correctly speak to the universe, reality becomes yours, allowing you to completely shift your reality. Imagine you're on a beach, staring out at a vast, shimmering ocean that seems to go on forever. The sky blends seamlessly with the water on the horizon. This ocean represents endless possibilities, all the different lives you could live. And guess what? You hold the key to unlock any of these realities. That key, your words. But here's the thing. To use this key effectively, you need to be aware of its power. It's like waking up in a dream and realizing you can control where it goes. Your words aren't just noises. They're like seeds that can grow into the life you want. Once you grasp this, it's like embarking on an exciting adventure. Without awareness though, it's like being adrift at sea with no map. We talk without realizing the impact our words have on our lives. But when we become aware, we can shape our reality with intention. Think of your words as spells in your own magical world. They can either cast shadows or bring light into your life, shaping your reality. It all starts with a simple shift in perspective. Instead of saying, "I'm always unlucky," try, "I'm open to good fortune." Feel the difference? It's like opening the windows on a fresh spring morning. To cultivate awareness, start by observing your speech for a week. Write down the phrases you use most, especially those that describe your life and abilities. No judgment, just notice. Now, let's talk about clear intentions. If awareness is like the sunrise, illuminating our path, clear intentions are the steps we take along that path. They're like whispers from our soul guiding us toward the life we want. Without clear intentions, our words are like leaves blowing in the wind, directionless. But when we have clear intentions, our words become purposeful brushstrokes on the canvas of the universe, painting the life we desire. Setting clear intentions starts with knowing what you truly want, what lights a fire in your heart. Once you know, don't hold back. Speak your truth boldly without fear. In setting clear intentions, we can draw inspiration from the wisdom of Jean-Jacques Rousseau, an 18th century philosopher who believed in the importance of authenticity and true self-expression. According to him, our deepest desires are genuine expressions of who we are. So, to set clear intentions, we must reconnect with our authentic selves. Rousseau also talked about the social contract, the agreement among individuals to form a society. In the context of setting clear intentions, this reminds us of the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who support and uplift us on our journey. Our society, as a big group where everyone's rights and freedoms are respected and protected. Now think about how our words and intentions play a role in this social setting. When we express our desires and dreams honestly, it's like making a deal with everyone around us. When we're clear and truthful in our communication, it helps others understand what we want, creating a sense of teamwork and encouragement among us. Now, let's talk about this guy named Rousseau and his ideas about the general will. He thought that this general will represented what everyone in society wants and needs. According to him, when people align their personal desires with what's good for everyone, it benefits the whole community. So, when we're setting clear intentions, it's important to think about how our goals fit with what's best for everyone, not just ourselves. Rousseau also believed in being true to yourself and going after what you really want. He encouraged people to not let fear or past disappointments hold them back. Instead, he said we should dream big and speak our minds freely. This idea lines up with the notion that clear intentions should come from deep within us, from our true selves. Think of your words as a magic wand, bringing your intentions to life. When you speak confidently and passionately, it's like planting seeds that will grow into the life you want. Say things like, "I am creating abundance," or "I am walking paths of joy," and feel the energy behind those words. But setting clear intentions is just the beginning. The real challenge is letting go of the things holding you back, like doubts and fears. This is where we come to the third step, releasing resistance. Resistance is like the stuff in the soil that stops seeds from growing. It's those doubts and fears that make us unsure of ourselves. But we can tackle this head on, just like the philosophy of existentialism suggests. Existentialism is all about facing our inner struggles and deciding our own purpose in life. It says we're free to overcome the stuff that's holding us back. We have the power to give meaning to our lives, even when things seem uncertain. So when we release resistance, we're taking control of our own lives. We're saying no to the doubts and fears that hold us back, and yes to the possibility of a better, more fulfilling future. Let's talk about being true to ourselves. When we're authentic, we're facing up to the doubts and fears that hold us back. This brings us to a big concept called existential anxiety. It's when we feel overwhelmed by all the choices we have and the responsibility to make our lives meaningful. Releasing resistance means dealing with this anxiety and being okay with change and growth. First off, we have to acknowledge our resistance. This means really looking at our fears and doubts, even if it's uncomfortable. It's like shining a light in a dark room. Once we see what's there, we can deal with it. But it's not about fighting these battles. It's about understanding and transforming them. Our words are powerful tools in releasing resistance. When we speak, we're affirming our journey towards acceptance and change. Phrases like, "I'm open to letting go of what holds me back," or "I embrace my fears with courage," are like magic spells that shift our inner energies. Releasing resistance is like a sacred ritual. It's about creating space to let go of the things that weigh us down. This could be as simple as writing down our fears and tearing up the paper, or it might involve meditation to breathe out the old and welcome the new. Once we've released resistance, we're ready for energy alignment. This is about syncing up our inner energy with the universe's flow. It's like tuning in to the same frequency as our desires, becoming part of the cosmic dance of creation. Living authentically is key to energy alignment. When our thoughts, words, and actions are all in line with our intentions, we're like magnets for what we want. This idea of being true to ourselves also fits with existentialism, which is all about taking responsibility for our lives and finding our own meaning and purpose. Existentialism tells us that we're in charge of finding meaning in our lives. We do this by making choices and taking actions that matter to us. When it comes to energy alignment, it's about taking responsibility for making sure our thoughts, feelings, and actions match up with what we really want. It's like we're sculpting our own reality. Living authentically, which is a big idea in existentialism, is all about being true to ourselves. When our inner energy matches our desires, we're living authentically. This means being true to our values and not just doing what everyone else expects. So how do we align our energy with what we want? Well, there are some tricks. Meditation helps us calm down and connect with what we really want. Visualizing our desires as already happening makes a big difference too. And saying positive affirmations like, I am confident, or I am successful, helps reinforce our beliefs. Being grateful is also important. It shifts our focus from what we don't have to what we do, making us feel better and attracting more good stuff into our lives. As we align our energy, we learn to trust that things will work out. Even when things seem tough, staying patient and not getting too attached to specific outcomes is key. It's like knowing that good things are coming our way, even if we can't see them yet. Being patient means not just sitting around waiting, but actively working towards our goals while trusting that everything will fall into place when the time is right. And detachment means letting go of the need to control every little detail and just trusting that things will unfold as they should. So, how do we develop these qualities? Well, being mindful, living in the moment, and appreciating the journey is a good start. And engaging in activities that make us feel connected to something bigger, like spending time in nature or being creative, helps too. It's a reminder that everything we want is coming our way. At the core of patience and letting go is trust. Trust in the universe, trust in the process, and trust in ourselves. It's knowing that our words and intentions are powerful, but they also work hand in hand with the universe's bigger plan for us. Trusting the universe is like the final step in our journey. It's when we fully surrender to life's flow, confident that things will work out for the best. This trust isn't blind. It's built on the belief that there's a grand plan at play, even if we can't always see it right away. Cultivating trust starts with reflecting on our past and seeing how things have worked out for us, even when it didn't seem like it at the time. Gratitude is another way to build trust. When we appreciate what we already have, we signal to the universe that we're open to more blessings. In Christianity, trust in the universe often overlaps with faith in God's plan. Christians believe that God has a purpose for everything, even the tough stuff. This faith isn't just about hoping for the best. It's about deeply trusting that God is guiding us every step of the way. Trusting the universe changes how we move through life. It inspires us to take action, guided by our intuition and the signs the universe sends our way. It's about letting go of control and allowing life to unfold as it should. As we wrap up, remember that trusting the universe is an ongoing practice. It's something we choose every day, with every word we speak and every intention we set. This trust is what empowers us to speak our reality into existence, believing that what we say will come to be. Thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. I hope you had a great time. If you liked what you heard, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.